the Yankees.
Yankees. We'll get started tomorrow night here on FS1. Let's move on to the NFL. The 4-1 Panthers host the 4-1 Eagles tonight in the battle of division leaders. Cam Newton broke out of his early season slump and has led the Panthers to 2 straight big road wins over the Patriots and the Lions. Cam has 7 total touchdowns in the last 2 games, while Carson Wentz is coming off a career-best 4-touchdown outing over the Cardinals. Janet, who wins tonight?
I like the Panthers. I like the Panthers at home. I also like the Panthers for the simple fact Lane Johnson isn't playing. And as I said before, Carson Wentz incompletion percentage, completion percentage goes down. His sacks goes up. His hits go up. And the points come down. We understand that. The Carolina Panthers are 3rd in total D. They're 3rd in sacks. So, and they're a formidable bunch. Kuechly, Thomas Davis, Starla Tuile, that front 7, K'Wan Short, they do a great job of getting pressure on the quarterback because they're kind of fairly young in the secondary. And maybe if you get some time, because that's what happened, they weren't able to get the kind of pressure on Drew, and Drew lit them up. Now, we're about to find out who's really for real, because this might have potential implications come playoff time. You go best record, and then you go head-to-head. Carolina would like for everybody to come through Carolina on their trek because they're trying to get to Minnesota. So they want the Phillies, and, well, we ain't have to worry about a team that plays in Dallas getting in the playoffs. They don't have to worry about it.
You're going to be sweating them all year.
I ain't going to be sweating Jack all year.
Yeah.
Now, we know this guy up in Lambeau. He's trying to get everybody to come there in January because you know what he do. People, when they come up there in January.
Yeah. I saw what he did in the regular season last year.
2014,
Yeah.
you know,
I
it's
saw
cold.
him rob the Cowboys in a playoff game.
But this is how it works for the Carolina Panthers. When that number 1, that guy right there, when he's playing well, and he's playing with the swag that he's shown over the last 2 weeks, they're almost unbeatable because he's doing a great job of distributing the football. Skip, the last 2 games, 77% completion percentage. He was last in the NFL last year at 53. I believe Cam was hurt. This is the Cam that the MVP, the 35 touchdowns passing, the 10 rushing. This is the Cam that we're starting to see. He's doing a great job of spreading the ball around. Benjamin and Funches. Ed Dixon has done. He's even better than they thought he would be, filling in for Greg Olsen. And Christian McCaffrey, he doesn't get a whole bunch of carries. He only carried the ball 3 times, but he's their leading receiver. He's doing what I expected him to do. I think the thing, a lot of people are probably out on him. He's not the feature back like Hunt. He's not the feature back like Fournette. So he's not getting the touches, so he's kind of forgotten. But I think he's doing exactly what they thought he would do. Find different ways to get him the ball, punt return, throw him a couple of shovel passes out of the backfield because he's their leading receiver. But when Cam is playing like he's playing over the last 2 weeks, now, do I expect him to complete 77% of his passes for the rest of the year? No. Do I expect him to throw for 336 yards, what he's averaged over the last 2 weeks? No. But when he's playing with that swag, they're a tough team to beat, especially in Carolina.
So, for me, the key question tonight concerning the Eagles at the Panthers is, how good are the Saints? That's the key question overriding this game tonight, because you told me early in the year you thought the Saints were going to have an historically bad defense, and I disagreed every time you said it. And then the New Orleans Saints went into Carolina and just did a number on Cam Newton. They picked him off 3 times. He threw for a grand total of 167 yards. He had a QBR of 7. That's on a scale of 0 to 100. And then when you least expected it, he went up and did a number on Tom Brady, and then he went to Detroit and did a number on Matt Stafford. So how do you compute that? Because his QBRs at New England with 87 and at Detroit 88.
Okay.
MVP caliber performance.
Yes.
Just like 2015, right? Deadly accurate, no interceptions. What's going on? I think New Orleans is going on. I think they're way better than you think they are. And I'm hoping they're way better because it would indicate that Carolina is that good because New Orleans is that good.
Right.
And that division is going to be a dogfight to the bitter end, that NFC South division. Wow. I mean, because everybody's got a chance in there because Atlanta's not quite what they used to be to me, right?
It's going to be interesting to see how Julio, because he left the game before the bye with the hip injury. They're supposed to be getting Vic Beasley back. But what scares me about the Falcons now, Skip, is that Matt Ryan is starting to turn the ball over at an alarming rate.
It's called Super Bowl hangover. You never quite get over what happened. 28-3, right?
He don't turn up like me, so he ain't hungover.
Okay. He does not turn up. I will give you that. So back to what's happening tonight. I'm with you. No Lane Johnson means 2 interceptions for Carson Wentz because he'll try to do too much.
You're hoping.
I agree with you. I'm about to get to that, but I believe he'll throw 2 picks because he'll try just about anything. And sometimes when the lights are brightest, Cam plays at the highest level. Yes. And Carson Wentz last year when the lights were brightest got a little blinded. He got a little deer in the headlights. And I think we're going to see some deer in the headlights with 2 picks. And I think Cam will not turn the ball over tonight and will play at the same level with which he won at Brady and at Stafford. And I got it 23-17, fairly low scoring, because Carolina's defense, especially the pass rush with no Lane Johnson,
yes,
it's pretty good.
Yeah, sure.
And have you been, remember that guy named Julius Peppers?
Yeah, Pep.
He's become the Tom Brady of pass rushers, right? At age 37, he's playing some of his best football.
I guess you can go home.
Aha.
Because, I mean, he's phenomenal. I mean, to see this man to as big as he is, like 6'7.5", 285, and the way he can move is unbelievable. Skip, you remember that game show, To Tell the Truth?
Do I?
My name is Cam Newton. They had 3 contestants. My name is Cam Newton. My name is Cam Newton. They'll give you a little background. I am Cam Newton. I won the MVP of the league in 2015.
Remember, it's on TV, so you can see their faces.
Yeah.
So we would know who Cam Newton
But
was,
I'm saying, will the real Cam Newton
stand up?
Yes.
I think he stood up at Foxborough, and I think he stood up in Detroit.
He did, but what happened in Buffalo at home? 9-6?
9-3, wasn't it?
It was 9-6, I think.
Yeah, but they won.
Yeah,
okay.
And in New Orleans, but because we saw New Orleans opening night against Minnesota, and Sam Bradford threw for 386, and then Tom Brady goes in and throws for like 400 or something. Mm-hmm. And so I'm looking like, hold on, you average giving up 400 yards passing a game, and I'm supposed to think you're going to be okay? Nobody saw this coming with the Saints doing what they did to Carolina. And then for Carolina to bounce back in the fashion.
By the way, you knock it, but the Saints then went to London and did a goose egg on Jay Cutler and company, but it was 20-0. And it's hard to shut somebody out. I don't care how.
Not with Jay Cutler's on the team. Not with Jay Cutler, your quarterback. He's from Vandy.
Huh?
He's from Vandy.
Yeah, he was the 11th pick in the draft.
I'm gonna need you to hook that up though for me.
Yeah,
I know now. You remember.
I need you to pull some strings for me.
I can pull some strings at that play. That might be the one place I can pull strings.
Hey, maybe you might be going to Vanderbilt.
Yeah. But you better watch your tongue when you talk about that.
I love Vandy. The Commodores, I wish I could have got into school there.
So now back to the Philadelphia Eagles. I will admit I'm not objective about this because I do need Carolina to win, just the way I needed Kansas City to beat Philadelphia in Game 2 this year. And as I look down the Philly schedule, I need them to lose to Washington on Monday night. That's the next game. And then a couple games down, I need them to lose to Denver at home. That's got to change. I need them to lose at Seattle and at the Rams later.
What about the Cowboys?
I just need it.
How about you fulfill your obligation by winning instead of hoping somebody loses?
Not yet fulfilled our obligation. We didn't show up in Denver, and then we didn't show up in the second half against the Rams, a game that we dominated in the first half.
And what about?
And we did show up Sunday, but
y'all scored 10 points in the second half.
When you're playing a rookie at the corner, you probably are going to lose to Aaron Rodgers.
Well, you played a rookie at quarterback last year. You'd have a problem with that.
And I still don't know what I don't know what my team is doing, because speaking of Jerry Jones, like as the general manager, as opposed to the president of the Cowboys, the owner, I don't know what they're doing, because they have an offense that is highly capable of getting them to the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. And on defense, they're just saying, we don't want Cromartie. We don't want Darrelle Revis. We don't want any. In fact, they signed 2 free agents, quote unquote, marquee free agents. Yeah. Nolan Carroll, cut.
Yeah.
Paya, cut. Those are the 2 big name, quote unquote, big names they signed for.
Right.
So they're just saying, we're going to go young. So are you going to rebuild on defense? While your offense is saying, hey, you're not holding up your end of the bargain.
We're
really?
Ready. They're ready to go compete. Offensively, they have a Super Bowl caliber team. Yeah. But unfortunately, it takes all 3 areas. And right now, that underachieving defense, you're not going to the Super Bowl with that defense like that. But, Skip, I didn't give you my score. I got 28-20 Panthers.
Okay. I like that. You covered, right? Covered the spread.
No, the spread is only 4, right?
Yeah. But you got them covering the spread.
Yeah. Yeah. Might go ahead.
You might get a couple bucks on it.
Nah. I'm good. I don't not do it.
You have an expensive date coming up.
Yeah. Skate.
Hey.
Cash only.
She might have saw that video. You think she saw that video, Skip?
Where are you taking her?
She did see the video. She said you were funny.
Oh, you saw
Are
it?
you taking her to my
See how funny?
Where are you going?
Women like a sense of humor. Guy with a sense. She was married to Eddie Murphy. Now this.
Well, I mean, you're funny, but.
Look here.
I don't
He got
know
somebody
about that.
writing his jokes. I didn't know how to write these. Me.
I
This is all
Steve
me.
Owens
I
is writing
think
his
he
jokes?
wrote a bunch of his own.
Yeah, I believe he did too.
Yeah.
Well,
Next up, Ty Lue said LeBron James is, quote, pretty pissed off after aggravating his ankle injury during Tuesday's preseason game.